There are four categories of persons when it comes to investment. Wow, I'm delighted to have you join me again for yet another interesting section of our journey to creating lasting wealth and also to getting more information that will help you to make informed decision. You can call me your agricultural consultant, Emmanuel Ogbinaka. And again, I am also delighted, like I've always said, to be in partner with the Silvawell Limited. I want to welcome you specially to this section. And today I'm going to be addressing or talking to two categories of people out there that can invest in this agro real estate business that the Silvawell Limited company is associated with. So you are free if you want to tag this a kind of advice or admonition or encouragement, because I want you out there to make the right decision. So two categories of persons who are very qualified and should invest into the Silvawell Agro Real Estate business. Now, the first categories of persons that I really want them to see this opportunity to investing into this lucrative business opportunity are those living in the diaspora. All right, I'm very delighted to know that some of you that's going to view or that are already part of our viewers who are in different parts of the world, are not in Nigeria. Maybe someone that may be viewing this broadcast after now may be viewing it from one part of the world or the other. I have a piece of information for you. The reason why you should consider the option of investing with Silvawell Agro Real Estate Limited. Those living in diaspora, those my brothers, my sisters, my fathers, my mothers who are not in Nigeria, in diaspora. Now, the truth is that there are four categories of persons when it comes to investment. The four categories of persons what I sum up in what I call the 3WH. That means the what, the where, the who, and the how. I'm going to explain what I mean by the 3WH. Now, first, there is the category of people thinking of what to do with their money. I may be speaking to some of those persons in this category who have the resources but don't know what to do with it. They are thinking of what they could possibly do with their income. So they are the what categories of person. What can I do with the money I have? What can I do with the capital I have? So there are categories of persons like that thinking of what to do with their money. If you are one of those persons in that category who is asking the question, what should I do with this capital, this money I have? Then you might get an answer from this very section. There's a second category of people, the ones I call the where. The second categories of persons are those who have the resources, may know what they want to do, but don't know where to put their investment into. Now, if you are in that category or in that group that ask the question, where should I put this money? Where should I put this investment? Where should I put this my capital? And where should I invest this capital in that will bring me a return for my investment? If you're in that category of persons, I will have an answer for you. Again, there is the third category of persons who I refer to as the who. So they may know the what, they may know the where, but they have issues with trust. Who can I trust with my resources? So there are the third category are people thinking of who they can trust with their money. Now, you might have passed the category of what can I do with my money, and then where will I put my investment into? I'm going to devote a time where we talk about Edo State, the location where we are, why it is a perfect location as far as the oil palm plantation and the agro real estate business is concerned. But there's the third categories of persons who have issues with the where, and then those that have the issues with trust. Who will I trust? Who will I commit these resources to, ensuring that I do not suffer loss to my investment. And then we have the fourth category. I talked about the 3WA, which are the people thinking, how can my investment be multiplied? So we have those are the four categories of people. Let me go through them again. The what? I have the money. What should I invest my money into? The where? Where should I put my money into? The who? Who should I trust with my money? And then the how? How will this capital that I'm investing be multiplied back as a return? I have a good news for you. If you have those questions in your mind and you are willing to invest. Now, why should you trust the Silvawell with your investment? The question that a potential investor may want to ask is, why or what should make me have that trust for the company? Now, I will just quickly run through some few reasons why that trust shouldn't be a problem. Number one is the security of land through all necessary documentation. There is a guaranteed security of land through all the necessary documentation that have been done and that have been put in place. And then the second reason why that shouldn't be an issue is the fact that you are not investing into the thin air. You are not investing into what is not there. You are investing into what is already in operation. By that I mean you have plots of land that have already been established with the oil palm that we are talking about. So it's not a situation of you bringing money or investing before cultivation is done. You have your land already cultivated with the crop. So that, to me, is the greatest part of the assurance that a company can give to any investor. So all our plot, if you subscribe, you go through the YouTube and you watch videos and you do your call or maybe physical visitations to site, you discover that sites have already been established with oil palm. Then number three is the fact that there's already adequate manpower on ground. Now, if you listen to one of the videos where we talked about how to make passive income partnering with or investing into the Silvawell Limited, we have established there that the Silvawell company, when you put your investment, covers a lot of things, including the management of the farm. And so, number three, there's adequate manpower for proper management of your crops, beginning from planting to every other management, even up to harvesting and marketing of the produce. And then also another reason why you can trust the Silvawell Limited with your investment is the fact that they have so much invested into research. They have so much invested into research. So it's not a trial error thing. If there's one thing that I love about the Silvawell, I've said it over and over again, is their level of investment into research to ensuring that people's trust is not dashed. And the reason why I'm here speaking authoritatively from my perspective is because of their level of readiness to invest in research. Now, investment in research is very important because you will be investing, putting your money into a company that is not doing a trial error thing, but knows what they are doing. They've had consultations with people, with professionals, and then they are affiliated to different agricultural bodies and companies that are domiciled in this location where their plots and their land is located. And then again, they've so much invested also into choice of planting materials. So it's not an issue of someone just going anywhere and then getting planting materials, provided they have something planted in their field. So they are beyond that. They've gone deep into research in getting even up to planting materials that will produce the needed result as projected. I want to quickly lastly shed on why oil palm estate is a good investment opportunity for diasporans. I'm still talking to those in diaspora, giving you reasons why investing into the oil palm estate is a lifelong investment opportunity. So Silvawell Limited answered the question of what, answer the question of where, answer the question of how, answers every question that you may have around where to put your money, where to invest your money. Quickly, 4 things that I want to discuss why you outside the shores of this country should invest into this real estate business, agro real estate business. Now, some of you may be used to the nominal real estate. In one of our videos, we do it on reasons why the agro real estate is far exceeding in benefit in comparison with the nominal real estate. Now, 4 things I want to share with you is that number 1, the oil palm estate provides an opportunity for multiple source of income. Speaking from experience, the oil palm has been carefully chosen by Silvawell as a crop to integrate into the real estate. So I have a video where I do it on this very well. They have chosen the oil palm because of the economic importance of the oil palm. The oil palm is a crop that has multiple products that are of high demand. And so the choice of the oil palm is a choice that will provide a multiple source of income to every investor. Of course, we've discussed that the oil palm produce the kernel from which the PKO, the palm kernel oil, is gotten, produce other products that can serve for domestic use and all. So we have numerous of products from the oil palm. And this creates a multiple source of income. You can get income from the red oil. You can get income from the palm kernel oil. You can get income from other domestic products that can be derived from the palm fronds and even the palm kernel shells, which can be used for constructions, even the bunches, which can be used as a source of organic manure. All of these are numerous products that are derived from the oil palm. The reason why the oil palm is a choice crop. Number 2, for those in diasporas to know, is that the oil palm, this is beautiful. One of the best things I love about the oil palm is that there is a long-term ROI. What does that mean? There's a long-term return on investment. Now, you watch again our previous video. I talked about the fact that the oil palm is a crop that can give you a return on investment for more than 25 years. You keep having return on your investment for more than 25 years. That is one beautiful thing about the oil palm. That is why the oil palm is chosen above every other arable crops, because of its ability to give you a return for at least 25 years. Number 3 is the high demand for the products. No doubt that the oil palm product is of high demand in our market, both at the local and international market. So it's not a crop that has product where you are finding it difficult to market. It's actually a product that has large market. Now, if you also follow us and you have been opportune to listen to some of my videos, I did mention that the product from the oil palm, as a country, even Nigeria, we may be among the top producer of it, but we have not been mentioned among the exporting countries because we have not been able to meet up with local demand. So even our production, with us being one of the highest producers of the oil palm, we have not been able to satisfy our local demand, not to talk of satisfying the international market. And so that is a great window of opportunity for the product and for those that may want to invest into the oil palm estate. And then the last point I want to give here is the social empowerment. Now, our people in diasporas, there are those who just have this good conscience to invest back in their country. Some of you may be thinking of, what can I do to also create social benefit? Because in Silvawell Limited, all of this is put into consideration. The environmental benefit, the economical benefit, the social benefit, because every investment into the oil palm estate business is an investment into social empowerment. By this, I mean creation of job, because we would have succeeded in giving job opportunity to people who may want to come into the management of this crop. So the 4th thing that my viewers should note is the social empowerment that your investment creates by way of employment. And then you are contributing to the development of agriculture in the society, and you are creating employment for men and women in the society. And so these are the beautiful reasons why oil palm estate is a good investment opportunity for diasporans. Very good opportunity for diasporans. I want to encourage you, my viewers, maybe in our next episode I will talk about the second categories of person which I want to speak to using this platform. So I want to at this moment say, by way of recapping, the 3W: the what, the where, the who, and the how. If these are your questions, then there is answer in Silvawell Agro Real Estate Business. Do well to subscribe. Go through all the social media handles. Go through all videos on our YouTube channels. Go through our Facebook platform. Do your call, your verification. But I want to say here that agriculture remains one of the most lucrative sector that deserve your investment. So when you are having issue of what to do with your money, think of Silvawell Agro Real Estate. When you are having the question of where can I invest my money into, think of Silvawell Agro Real Estate. When you have the question of who should I trust, think of the Agro Real Estate. And then when you also have the question of how to multiply that investment, then you should also think of Agro Real Estate. Until I meet you again in our next episode, I want to say stay blessed.